Hello and welcome. My name is Nilaus. This is episode 180 of our Let's Play campaign, Final Factory. If you're still with us, it is amazing, isn't it? That I did not think that this base would be continuing to grow, and after I built this, or as I was progressing to build this monstrosity here, actually, now that I think of it, this is the maximum zoom in the game, and I can only barely fit everything. So zoom back into this little tiny starter base. I love that I still call it a starter base, but it's doing quite well. Let's not make any mistake on that. What we want to do though is we want to build more stuff. I'm gonna build I was about to say just random stuff, but then you're gonna just zoom out immediately. What I will build is, our goal today is building these things, which means they are kind of already built, but we need to move them. And then we can, once that's done, we can finally free up the space because we then have everything here already built somewhere else. So that is pretty good. Let's see. Why are you here? That's actually quite strange. Wherever that is. I have no idea where that is. Where are you? Oh, you went to some construction? Isn't there a one called construction down here? No, I removed it. Where the hell is construction? Ah. Where is this? It's out there by what? Top corner. You can't have been running out, can you? There. Why are you going that way? You're supposed to go there. And then... or... Okay, let's get back on deck. Or whatever. Let's make sure this one is aligned all the way up. If I look at this side... Yeah, they're one wider. Is it on the inside or is it on the outside? I think I like the fact that they would be fitting. Now I'm getting confused because that is not consistent. Nothing is consistent here. See, I like this, but would they fit? Yes, they would actually fit. Okay, so that's the answer. Like this, and like this, and yeah. Why do we do this? Well, because I want to make sure that they are actually going there. Look at that, because I can get those now. Why do I have this one? I don't know. And that one. Go, 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 go. Come on, get out there. I should have enough. Still need 180, but that's not a problem. I can easily get 180 more of these beacons. How many do I have in my inventory? 0. To be expected, to be expected. This was just to sort of outline what, where, why, how. And we'll just take the last. That's 200. That's additional. Cool. All right. You guys know when you have this thing you keep saying and it's so difficult to get rid of it. Bad habits, right? Bad habits are just so difficult to get rid of. And you will go out here. So now basically what we have at this point is we have the framework where we will input everything. What is everything? Everything is... Let's start with the engines. So we start up here. We start by taking the engines and electric engines. Why do I have that one? I don't know. And the robots are coming in like crazy. This one is going to be filled up. 675. And that one can request from buffer chest. Okay, because I want to request from this one and not from the one over here. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Now that's that one. And let's make, well, you know what? let's just kill this one immediately, because at this point it does not serve a purpose to have it. Now the next one is the... Where are you? There you are. It's in a very wrong place, but it's there nonetheless. That's going to be here. So now we have robots, which also means the robots get killed. There will just be so much crap everywhere. But that's what we have the robots for. Next. Delete this. I think I'll to make it like this. This will be engines. Next. Electric engines and yes, I don't need to mark the other ones. Now that those are easy, I guess. Okay, here, that one always push. And I wonder if it's not just fine to take this one just straight through. I don't really see a need for something more comprehensive than this. And that means this is now done, and that serves no purpose anymore. I'll take this out and then I'll put these in. This is out, out. And this is where is it going again? Here? It's going over, and I have no clue. This is, and it's not even that long ago that I built this, but it was necessary to build multiple stages. Good. So now that one's out. Now the next one is this part. This part should be enough. Because this one is not doing plastic at all. This is only doing sulfuric acid, and if there's no demand for sulfuric acid, it just stops. But I think there will be generally a consistent, continuous demand. And that means I am also here. This one, where are we getting that one? Here, get up. One, two, and push it out into the network. This is an exit, and damn it. Okay, so this is not it. Well, at least we know. So 1, 2, 3, if it's here. Yeah. That one. All right, so this is working. Nope. And that goes. And this one is an input, so it has to be pushed in here. Always, always, always. And I don't know if I need one more. This one should be good enough. And of course it doesn't work because, what? Oh, because it doesn't have any. Let's see. maybe this is a good location to take it out. And it's out. That goes in here. We also need the water. Oh, the water is in a bad position. That was like the one place the water should not be. Luckily, that is a kind of a savior. Here, here. That one's connected. Great. So we now have the water. This one goes... Yeah, these are going out. Here, here. Up. And that gets pushed from this side. This will only be input. And that will always be input. So it has to be pushed all of it through here. And that goes out on this side as here. But nothing will be changed, right? Oops. I think I want to do it this way. Right. So this is just what I have. And that's going to go up at some point. I don't know if it's going to go up in the middle. Now that I think of it, and I actually know that it's not going to go up in the middle. So this one probably has to go out on this side, which is a horrible location. Let's have a look. But it needs to go in one of the outer lanes, maybe. Yeah. I need to get somewhere in here. Ah, these pipes. Have I ever mentioned how tired I am of piping, of pipes? Because I'm pretty damn tired of it. That's gonna go up, and that's gonna go down. Here. And I don't think there's any point in having a box. Maybe. And push it in. I can run through, and that one can then be here. Yep. That's going to be the same. This one will also go down here, and that will go into our batteries that we will now build, that we already have. So let's get the batteries. Got it. That's going to be 1 and 2 of these. The reason why I need 2 of them is I need 12 of them just to make my accumulators. But on top of the accumulator needs, I also have a need for additional robots. So I need to cater for that need as well. Okay, that is sulfuric acid. And that goes down. This one goes up. And then we'll figure out somewhere up there where it's going. But my guess is Did I make it? Nope, exactly not. And it's actually not the worst place. There. All this, except the water, will probably have to go. I don't need water anywhere else as far as I can tell. So that's working, so that's good. Now, next thing I want to do, this is batteries. Now that means we can take the batteries and the sulfur out. Let's do that. Batteries and sulfur, you are out. Now, these parts here are actually quite relevant. The explosives here should be nearby, and I have one line here and one line here, so that could be those two lines. Then I have these 4 lines left, which could be these 3, and then that part. Yeah, that could actually be it. So we'll take this one. None of these. Whoa, why is this actually having any kind of liquid in it? Why is there a liquid? And what are we getting in here? Is it just water? I think it is. So let's find the water and assume that that's it. Good thing I can't even remember the recipes anymore. It is water, so no problem. So that will give us that part. And on the next next part is this one. Easy peasy. And that's simply going to be put here. And once I have all of this, now I can start destroying en masse. That means all of this is now... Oh. Blacklist. All of this can now be removed. All of this can be removed. That doesn't make any sense. This one still needs to be there. This one also unfortunately still needs to be there. But it's going to be easy for now to take it. Remove these. And insert it here. And that means we now have a very small amount left, which I will use for 2 of these. Only 2, yes. And on top of that, I will build this thing here. Maybe 1, 2, 3. And that's also requiring some water. Yeah, it requires some water, but that's not a problem because I have the water here. And I don't imagine that I'm going to be running out of it. So this will be, now let's build it. Normal concrete. Hazardous concrete, nope. Normal concrete and hazardous concrete. Hazardous concrete, and what do I have left? A hazardous concrete, and then something that is a bit silly. Oops, they are here. That one and that one, which will request and provide because I have this small amount. That's 123,000. But I don't have any capability of making more. So I will actually get 500. Copy. Paste. And here I will cap this to being that one less than 100,000. It does seem rather weird, but it's what it is. There. It's just this really small corner here because it does seem to fit. All right, so let's build. We have the water coming in there. One, two, three. All right, so. And this is where it gets interesting because the iron ore is going to be an issue. So 1, 2, and output. Let's make one of these outputs. And this one will be capped so that it only goes until this is less than 10,000. Yeah. 20. This one will be this one's also going to be 500 because why not? Whoa, there they go. What? Are they slow or what? Yeah, they are. Something's wrong. Holy hell, game update just crashed. Just absolutely crashed somehow. That is so strange. It has happened before and I had to recover. I don't know if it's when I'm playing too long or it's what's happening because well, actually, to be perfectly honest, none of what I do now has any impact because I'm going to have to recover this game because this just, it seems like a bug, but I mean, I'm not going to be totally critical of bugs happening at these scales because, it's kind of expected that things will... This is not the actual performance of the game. Should be very clear on that. This is not the performance of the game. This is a bug of some kind that completely kills the game update, and I have absolutely no clue. Anyone has a clue, then I'd very much like to know because it's kind of frustrating because I have to recover and then it'll work fine suddenly. Anyway, ooh, do we have iron sticks being produced anywhere? Maybe we don't actually. Oh, this is dreadful to play like this. What are you doing here? This one will then be... No? There. And this one, what are we getting? We are steel, sticks, and concrete. Okay. Steel. Just getting 500 of each. Sticks. And concrete. Totally indiscriminate. And that one is 20,000 as well. This one, simple input, simple output. Copy from here to here. This one will be that one less than 2,000 because no reason. No. That was quite absurd. 500, good. And then all of this is done. This one's ready. We have everything we wanted in this area. I'm gonna put some more icons on it, but the key thing here is, oh, we also got this part. So let's also kill that one. Not that it really matters because we are going to have to redo the whole damn thing. Change sessions there. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap it up now. There's no point in continuing with a long episode when it is running like this. So I'm gonna try and see if I can fix it, and then I'll be back tomorrow if I can fix it. If anyone would like to have an idea about debugging or somehow has an idea how to get in touch with some of the developers so that they can get a sample of this and see how it performs, why it suddenly drops, because it's been running smoothly at 60 and then suddenly it tanks. And this is clearly not just, it must be some kind of threshold that once it hits, then it just drags itself down. Anyway, thanks for joining. I'll be seeing you tomorrow, I hope, and a bit higher FPS UPS. See you there. Bye.